Relating slope and y-intercept to linear equations. Lesson 7 notes. The distributive property. We've already done the distributive property. We've talked about the distributive property earlier in the year. So this is a review. So I'm going to go through this fairly quickly. Remember, with the distributive property, you take the outside term, the number or the variable, whatever is outside the parentheses, and you multiply it times each inside term. So pause your video, get that written down. Again, outside term times each inside term. So I take this a, and first I multiply it times the b to get ab. Then I take the a and I multiply it times the c to get ac. And because it's positive, it would be plus ac. Now, if we were to do the example down here, if you were going to do this on your own, of course you would do what's inside the parentheses first. It would be easier. 3 plus 5 is 8, so this would become 2 times 8, and 2 times 8 is 16. Of course, that's the easier way of doing it. But the whole purpose of the distributive property is sometimes you can't combine the numbers inside the parentheses, or sometimes it's actually easier to do this distributive property than to add or subtract first. All right, so if I was to do the distributive property, I would take 2 times 3 first, so this would be 2 times 3. Then I would take 2 times 5. That would be 5 there. Well, 2 times 3 is 6. 2 times 5 is 10. 6 plus 10 is 16. So yeah, this way may have been quicker, but in the end we got the same answer. Now, what if it was 2 times 3 minus 5? What if it was 2 times 3 minus 5? Well, I'd start by doing the same thing. So I would take 2 times 3 and get 6. But now I'm going to take 2 times negative 5. That minus 5 means negative 5. 2 times negative 5 would be negative 10. And 6 minus 10 is negative 4. All right, so we've covered this before. So let's go ahead and do example 5. All right. So example 5a, the first thing I'm going to do is take 2 times g. Then I'm going to take 2 times negative 11. 2 times negative 11. This is going to be the only problem where we write this off to the side. All right, so 2 times g is 2g, and 2 times negative 11 is negative 22. And because they're not like terms, that's it, we're done. For b, I'm going to take negative 4 times k to get negative 4k, then negative 4 times 8 to get negative 32. And again, they're not like terms, so we're done. Now, what makes C different than the other two problems? That would be this double negative. All right, we want to get rid of the double negative before we do the distributive property. So we want to rewrite this as 5 times, remember the double negatives become positive, so this would be m plus 6. Now I do the distributive property. 5 times m would give me 5m, and 5 times 6 would give me positive 30. So 5m plus 30 is my final answer. All right. So again, that's it for the distributive property. We've done that before, so that was just a quick review. We needed to review it because we're going to be using it for point slope form. If you have any questions on the distributive property or example 5, please let me know. Make sure you pause the video and get everything written down.